cards are hard to shuffle. Hello, 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 Larissa. Hi, Shirley. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to the weekly readings for all signs. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Monica. Hi, hi, Shelby. Hello. These cards are hard to shuffle. So I'm finally using this new deck I got. It's called the Fountain deck. I've been kind of waiting to use it in case you weren't aware, in case you didn't see my last few lives. I talked about this deck. I was kind of waiting to use it because the book was very detailed and a little bit different than the normal Rider-Waite. Like, it's basically, you know, kind of like the Rider-Waite, but the book just goes into, it's like not a lot of detail, but the way they explain the cards is just very different, and I really, really like it. And I think even if you're not a tarot reader, you should like read the book because it's so amazing. Like, you know, the descriptions of the cards aren't that long. Like, this is a card, this is a card, but it's just the way that they explain them is fucking amazing. And I just really wanted to, I'm still not done with it, but I decided we're gonna try it out anyway. But I just really wanted to experiment with these cards and really try to get as much knowledge as I could about where they were going with this deck before using it. The cards are very powerful, not like, and I don't mean like in the imagery, they just feel that way. There's just like, you can feel them. It's insane. So literally, like, my boyfriend brought in, I had gotten 2 decks that day, and my boyfriend like handed them to me, and he stopped when he was handing me this one and was like, whoa, that's a powerful deck. Like, what deck is that? What is that? And then I, like, you know, I grabbed it and I was like, hell yeah, it is. Like, it's, yeah, it wasn't even opened yet. It was still in the box, and it was just insane. So anyways, we're going to be using and trying out these cards and see how they work out. I love the different meanings they have for them. Like I said, they're basically like the traditional Rider-Waite. They did add in another card after the world called the Fountain, and I'll explain that if we pull it. But it's definitely very interesting. I've even been like taking notes on, I got through all the major arcana cards. And I just started on the minor arcana. I just haven't had time to really, you know, read everything. So, but yeah, so I'm just gonna use what I know so far and read the rest how I would normally read them for tonight. And then, yeah, it's just very interesting. It's like, yeah, some of them have the traditional meanings, but they even did the major arcana differently. Like, they put it in a different order, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something about these cards that is just very powerful. So I'm really anxious to use them. I will say they're a little hard to shuffle. They're a little, almost like you can tell they're already bending, and they stick together very easy, so they're not all shuffling as I'm doing this. So anyways, that's that. How are you guys doing? Sam, who's Sam? Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I took some pictures the other day out in the woods for something special that I'll be announcing. Some of you guys already know, but I'll be announcing it in Leo Season's video. I'm very excited. Those last degrees of Cancer. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like I already feel like I feel the planets and stuff, the astrology before it happens, like a few days, sometimes even a week or two before. So it's, I don't know, like I've like was feeling Leo season already last week. And I was posting about it all over the place. I was just like feeling like really wild and stuff, like just that childlike energy, that self-confidence. Like I've just been, I mean, I've been feeling really confident in myself for a while now. Like for probably the first time ever in my life, but I don't know, like just for whatever reason last week it just hit me and I was like ready to like party or something and take a bunch of pictures for Leo season. I know. I can't believe it, Jennifer.
Want to hear something crazy?
What? What? What?
Pick them up one card at a time, read them all out.
Uh-huh.
All that, you see what they came together, I put the next card is the next step. They were all split.
Oh, they were? Well, they did fall. They were a little bit separate, and that's why I got confused at the end, because like both decks had like the same amount, but there were still cards laying there, so I was like, where did these go? We had a little accident before I started the live. Two of my regular Rider-Waite decks fell on the floor that I read for like the monthly horoscope, so I was like freaking out, like, fuck! Because I was like already rushing because I was late, because I was trying to catch up on that book since I hadn't had time, and then I was like trying to get everything ready over here, and then I knocked my decks over, and I was like freaking out. And so, yeah, my amazing Virgo boyfriend had to come in with his expertise and help a Libra bitch out. I feel like Virgos were born just for Libras. Okay, anyways, let's do this. They'll probably all hate that I said that too. It's like, I don't know what it is, man. I just like really know how to get underneath Virgo's skin. And I don't even try. That's the crazy part. It's so many Virgos. It's weird because like I'm surrounded by them. Like they've always been in my life and I get along with them greatly, but on the internet like they fucking hate me. Which like the Virgos in my life do kind of hate me and love me at the same time anyway, but you know. Alright, I just want to make sure these are shuffled because they stick together very, very easy. Like, I don't know how they, like, you can kind of see that them sticking together still, and I've shuffled them, like, last 10 minutes we've been on here. Alrighty. Let's do this. What are we starting with? I guess we should officially start with fire signs, right? Since we're basically about to be in Leo season. Do you know when the sun actually moves into Leo?
23rd.
Wait, the 23rd? It doesn't move until the 23rd.
I don't know. 21st, 22nd, 23rd?
Today's the 21st. It normally moves in on like the
23rd.
I thought it normally moved in on like the 21st.
Virgo's got to say the goddamn day again.
I thought, why are you separating again? I thought you already separated them.
I'm making sure you got them all.
The 22nd is the cusp. See, it gets confusing because like a lot of months it's like the 21st, you know what I mean? And then there's some months it is and then other months it isn't. Alright, so then I guess that's not fair, and you know, since I'm a Libra, we gotta be fair. Hi, Michelle. Sagittarius isn't getting a beat down at all, actually. Sagittarius is really actually getting good things this month. Because everything that moves into Leo will be, you know, favoring Sagittarius and Jupiter in Sagittarius, which is amazing. Monday night at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time. PM is when Leo moves, like, officially. Okay, so I guess we'll still start with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because I'm a Libra and I gotta be fair, even if it means, you know, once again, starting with the water signs. Not that I have anything against y'all, but you know, we've had enough, you know, emotion in the ocean for the month, I think. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, the star. Ooh. So you guys haven't seen this deck yet, so I'm going to show you guys the cards a little longer. I did get a new little cloth thingamajigger for, instead of the ugly like dollar store table mat I was using. Me be Jules. Okay, so that's a tough question. I would say, I mean, you're going to get different opinions everywhere. I would say it's really good to start off with just the regular Rider-Waite. The Rider-Waite Smith deck. It's really good to start off with that because once you learn that deck, you pretty much know all Rider-Waite based decks, which is basically, you know, everything. But the thing about that deck is the book it comes with, like its meanings are very kind of old and outdated. And sometimes like if you're kind of a dumbass like me, then you might not really understand some of the words in there. So I would say start with the Rider-Waite deck. Maybe, I think the Morgan Greer deck is good too. To start with, the meanings, I don't remember about that book, but also the Fountain Tarot, the deck I'm using right now, like this, but see, this is a little different than the regular Rider-Waite, so I would just say the Rider-Waite Smith deck, and then maybe go from there. Okay, anyway, sorry guys. Scorpio. Ooh, the King of Cups, look at him. He's interesting, isn't he? Don't forget to like the stream, you guys. I appreciate it. And Pisces. Also, Leo season videos will be coming out this week, starting this week. I'm very excited. I haven't posted about it yet, but Leo season sale has already begun. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising start today. $10 off all readings, any reading of your choice. Okay, anyways, Pisces, you have the 5 of Coins. Not so great, honey. Not so great. Okay, so going to the bottom of the deck. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. I think you can read your own cards. I personally don't really. Just because it's hard to detach from yourself, you know, like it's hard. Can be done, but it's hard. And so when you're reading your own cards, it's a little, the ego kind of gets in the way. Okay, so the 7 of Coins and the 2 of Swords. Okay. Awesome. See how interesting this deck is? It's different than all my other decks, isn't it? It's like a whole different style we're going for here. You know? Okay, so anyways, so general energy for water signs. So the 2 of Swords. So in the present moment, or maybe for some of you in the recent past, there was a decision. Some kind of decision, maybe a truce even, or a reconciliation of some sort, a back and forth, or something that just, maybe even just 2 paths, you know what I mean? But with the 2 swords here, this is Libra energy normally. And this is a beautiful 2 of Swords. I mean, come on. Come on. She's got the blindfold on. I really feel like you can't see, but like the camera is not doing it justice. So anyways, and then we have the 7 of Coins reversed. So there was a decision that we had to make on it. This is definitely like possibly a business decision right here, a negotiation, a partnership, something like that. Something where we had planted the seeds, we had put in the time, the work, the effort, etc. But maybe we weren't getting as much back as we thought we would with something. Something like that. It could be business, it could be work. That's what I'm kind of getting overall, but it could also be relationship, you know, family, whatever. But there was something that we really wanted payoff for, and I feel like, you know, different decks can have different meanings for the 7 of Queens reversed. It can either be you didn't get what you put in, you weren't getting it back, or you did get it back. And with the 7 of Coins next to the 10 of Cups, I feel like you had to make seemingly a hard decision, water signs, and this could fluctuate a little bit, or, you know, alter a little bit depending on your card down here. But you had to make a hard decision dealing with maybe an investment of some sort or another, whether it's your energy, your time, your money. And it ended up paying off, or it will end up paying off in some way this week with the 10 of Cups here. This is like happiness, joy, celebration, you know. Sometimes it can be like a delusion or an illusion, but that I'm not seeing that for most of you guys, especially with Cancer, because you have the Star. Okay, so this is hope, this is joy, this is healing, this is unexpected guidance. So just when you were like ready to give up and stop investing on a situation, stop spending your time, energy, and money on it, it's like boom. Come on, bitch, here's the light, follow me. And maybe this is going down a different path, Cancer. Maybe you are, maybe the decision, the 2 of Swords, is telling you it's time to get your ass moving in a different direction. You know what I mean? Like, how much more can you invest in something that's not giving you anything back? So I really think that this week there's like a glimmer of hope, there's a moment of clarity, there's a sense of feeling renewed, a new purpose, a new direction, a new light. There's just this guidance, okay? There's also possibly a reconciliation here with the 2 of Swords, of someone that maybe you invested a lot in, energy, love-wise, and maybe it didn't work out. This could be a reconciliation for some of you if it's meant to happen. But with the Star here, that is very promising. And, you know, the Star in this deck, they also talk about it kind of going like almost like a melting of the past and the present, like a reconciliation between the past and the present, basically. And, you know, that definitely could be the case for some of you. You guys could get some major clarity on something that happened in the past that really kind of had you torn. You know what I mean? Like, that's the perfect word for this Two of Swords, torn. Like, there's like you were torn about something. And now you're kind of, you know what I mean, moving on. So, let's go ahead and clarify to make it easy for whoever decides to do timestamps. If someone does, thank you, Sen. What? What do you mean?
You're missing cards.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So this is the Revelations Tarot. This is the one we've been using like the past week or two that I really, really love. I know I did. Alright, so we are going to clarify for Cancer. Clarifying for Cancer for this week, Sun, Moon, or Rising, whatever resonates. Ooh, the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so Cancer, I think this is possibly a new path, okay? Like I was kind of saying before, the King of Pentacles reversed. This is like, I'm done investing in something that's not giving me jack shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done. It's not happening. Or you could be dealing with like an actual earth sign, possibly an Aquarius too. You do have Aquarius energy here too. If you're dealing with an earth sign, there could be a reconciliation, but I don't know, with the King of Pentacles reversed, even if there is, I don't feel like anything's changing on their side. You know what I mean? They're like, hell no. I mean, look at him. He's like done, you know? So I really think this is a new path, a new way, a new whatever. A new option opening up for you that's better than your previous ones, even if it may not seem like that at first, okay? So definitely let me know, guys, here down in the comments if you resonated with Cancer. If you are a Cancer, I'd love to know. Moving on to Scorpio, you guys have the King of Cups. Like, look at this guy. He is like, I'm professional as shit. And yeah, that's that. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing here. So, anyways, Scorpio. So, same thing. You possibly were torn about something in the past, maybe an investment. There could be, honestly, Scorpio, you could be, like, paying off some kind of, like, debt, loan, something like that this week. That's really going to make you feel better about yourself. Like, it's really going to put you in a good place. Some of you could be going on vacation. That's what this could be. You could be like, I don't know, finally deciding to book that vacation or something along those lines. Something about vacation retreating. Some of you guys could be dealing with another water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But if you're torn now, or you're not sure which direction to take or what to do exactly, or you were recently torn in the past, it does look like you're coming out of it. Like you've put a lot into something, and either it's about to finally give you something back, like it's about to blow the fuck up, or something new is going to happen. But I really feel like you're going to be okay, because this is your energy here with this King of Cups, right? So let's go ahead and clarify for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this week. Scorpio. Oh my god, I can't fucking make it up. Can't make it up. The Two of Swords, again. Upright, again. Holy shit. Wow. So 2 of Swords. I don't know if that's going to mean anything to you guys. 2 2s, 11 11, 22 22. Something like that. You may get clarity on something. I don't know. I'm just looking at this moon behind him, and I think there's a decision that you guys are kind of sitting on right now. But something's paying off with this Ten of Cups here. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like for some of you, this is like some big clarity coming in. But maybe the clarity comes before you make a decision, but I feel like it comes after almost. And trust me, as a Libra, I know how hard it is to make a fucking decision. Like, this reading would not be helping me right now, but it may be a little different for you Scorpios. So, I really feel like there's possibly even a need to, like, balance your emotions here, right? Like, maybe you've been suppressing some things, you know what I mean, with the Seven of Coins reversed. Hi, everybody. So yeah, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation, a truce, a decision, a deal, a contract, something like that. Some of you may be pulling out of a contract or something like that. And it's like, boom, like you feel free, you know what I mean? But either way, like, this just looks good as shit. You know, like, this dude's got his shit together. Like, together. So, that's awesome. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm getting for Scorpio. Okay, moving on, Pisces. What the fuck's going on, guys? Not cool, not cool, not cool. We have the Five of Coins. Like, these cards, you guys, holy fuck. They're so pretty. Like, I can't. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, so something's going on. There's either a loss of something. It's not like big with the Five of Pentacles. You could have felt like someone abandoned you, or you could be a little stressed and worried about finances and money right now. Honestly, like, if you have a Scorpio friend, I'd hang with them because they look like they're doing pretty fucking good. But no, seriously. I really feel like you're a little torn when it comes to finances and stuff right now, and you may feel like you can't see how this is going to improve. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lack of clarity here on what to do, how it's going to improve. You know, decisions, and some of you could be in some kind of contract or legal agreement where you end up losing money, and the other person, you know what I mean, gains or something. Hold on, let's go ahead and clarify for Pisces, because I really am curious about this one. The Ten of Cups with the Five of Pentacles, because the Ten of Cups isn't like money, physical or financial, it's like emotional, you know. Some of you could end up spending all your money for some kind of emotional happiness maybe or something, and then you end up like regretting it. Ooh, Three of Cups. Okay. Interesting. So this is going a whole different way now. So Pisces, some of you could be like, and no, the Three of Cups to me isn't always, this is actually going a few different ways. The Three of Cups to me isn't always like a third party situation, but in this case with the Five of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles is like when we feel like someone like abandoned us or left us out in the cold, you know, and you could feel like people did this to you. You know, someone outside of you might have had like a decision to make and they decided to quit, you know, quit messing with you in whichever way they were for something better to them, you know what I mean? And then now, you know, you feel left out of something. Also, this could be that you are down and stressed about finances or about the loss of some money or money that you had to fork out for something as you felt like your hands were tied in some way. And I feel like something may pull through, because then you have the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups, which are both like celebration cards. You know what I mean? So, so that could be kind of the other end of the spectrum that I'm getting here, but this is really interesting. Because the Three of Cups isn't reversed, so it's more so probably not a third party situation, but it could be for some of you. I think you really need to focus on your own emotional happiness and your own emotional clarity and things like that, instead of like there's just this focus on money and stress and all of that right now, okay? All right, moving on to fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Aries. Ooh, Five of Cups. Not the greatest, but it's temporary. Leo, the Four of Coins. Okay. Sagittarius. Ooh, the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, better that it's reversed. It's almost over. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords. Jeez. The Emperor upright. Oh, God. Oh, fucking gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, you know what's going to happen here for some of you guys? So we have the King of Swords and then the Knight of Swords reversed on the bottom. So, yep. So, someone is an asshole. A lot of air energy, and then we have a little bit of Aries. Aries may take one for the team here, but for whatever reason, I just got this situation of like someone was fighting and arguing, right? Someone was just being a complete fucking dick fuck and was like almost like a bully or something. And then someone else, possibly the Emperor, comes in and stands up to them. You know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason, that's the first thing that came to me. And And it was like really intuitive. So for some of you fire signs, like this could happen, like at your workplace and your family, something like that. Like some assholes like arguing with you guys, probably going to be a male energy. And then someone comes in and kind of like stands up to them, you know, and says something. It could be the boss. But see, here's the thing. These two could be separate or they could be the same person. And hopefully they're not the same person, because the Emperor is someone that has power and that can control, right? That has control. So either it's someone in power that, you know, has control over people in some way, and maybe they just have like a really bad fucking week, and they just have like a really smart ass mouth, you know, or pop off or something. Also, they could be hiding something, like not telling the truth about something with the King of Swords reversed. This could also be legal. This could be a judge for some of you, who's like over the bullshit, right, with the Five of Swords reversed. Like, they're not gonna play the game. They're gonna, you know, they're not gonna deal with it. So it may change a little bit depending on your card down here. So Aries has the Five of Cups here. This is definitely a cool card. That's what it looks like. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Aries, there's two fives here. You're up here. There's a lot of air energy, like a lot of air energy surrounding fire signs, and then Aries. So you could get into it with someone, Aries, or could have gotten into it with someone and then end up feeling bad about it, or end up regretting it or feeling guilty or something about something that happened. Someone could be just very argumentative this week, okay? And like, if you're dealing with somebody that is just kind of really cold, really like just closed off, like you may have to take control of the situation and like be the bigger person somehow with the Five of Swords reversed, because this is conflict. Like Aries has two fives and the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords reversed. This definitely looks like conflict, and it also looks like possible legal shit, possible work shit, or organization shit, business shit with the Emperor here. So with two fives, this is challenging. You know what I mean? Like, this is a challenge that is arising here. So some of you, if this is you as an Aries, especially if you're a male, some of you don't want to speak the truth about a certain situation because you don't want to cause conflict, which is very unlike you, and you don't want to end up feeling bad about it. And then you feel bad because you didn't say what was on your mind, something along those lines. So let's go ahead and clarify for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising for this week. Aries. Oh. All right. Oh my God. The Lovers. Interesting. Okay, well, that just took a complete turn. I mean, not really, because it's like the Lovers isn't all about love and romance and, you know, banging and shit. It's like a decision, you know, like a big decision to follow your head or to follow your heart. And like, really, that's kind of what this is, you know. Here's you, here's your head, here's your head, here's your heart. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is that it's not that much of a decision, because our heart already knows what it wants. You know what I mean? Our heart's already decided. It's just getting the fucking head on board. So I really think that there's something going on here that you're really trying to make a decision about. There's a new path, possibly even like opening up for you. But it's really hard getting your head on board. Like, honestly, you may be a little bit scared, or you don't want to come off like an asshole or something, possibly. Some of you could have had like a fight with your significant other or something along those lines as well. So I really think, just because of all the red and then the blue, this is really about what's your truth, you know, and not being scared to speak your truth, etc. Some of you guys, if you're dealing with like legal shit, with like an ex or something like that, you might kind of like, you know, it might not really go your way. So yeah, I think that's everything for Aries. So moving on to Leo, you guys have the Four of Coins. So there's something that I don't see this as the normal Four of Coins. You know what I mean? To me, this looks like hibernation or like survival or something. Like if there's conflict, Leo's fucking hiding in a tent somewhere. You know what I mean? Like a Libra would. Like, see y'all later. I ain't dealing with that shit. You know what I mean? So it's definitely not going to be, if there is some kind of conflict and someone's like, you know, gonna oppose it or rise to the occasion or something, it's not going to be Leo. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, Leo, you may be a little bit in your head, or you may be dealing with an air sign that you're having some issues with towards the beginning of this week. It does look like this could be a boss or something like that, and you're just like, you don't want to deal with them. Some of you could honestly like be quitting your jobs. That's a big one, actually. Some of you are definitely like done with some boss that's been really fucking with you. Some of you are avoiding a conflict as well. Some of you feel like you need a promotion or a raise, but you're not going to say something about it. I don't really think that You may get one anyway if you did, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, all this stuff's been going through Leo's 12th house, so I've been kind of hibernating too, so I get it. But yeah, I mean, this is really about saving your money, saving your coin. It's almost like waiting till waiting till the dust settles to come out of your tent. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what I keep getting with that card right now. So let's go ahead and clarify for Leo. Sun, moon, and rising for this week. Ooh, the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay, awesome. That's good. So, you've been carrying some kind of shit, some kind of burden on your back for a fucking while when it comes to either this person, this situation, whatever it is, this conflict, whatever it is. And I really feel like you're kind of letting it go. Like, I feel like this is honestly like a relief. Like, you're just kind of staying out of the drama, staying away from assholes, you know what I mean? And just, like, you're finally dropping off those wands. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm not, like, honestly, this is some kind of, like, physical labor, like, someone, like, almost owning you, kind of, like, power here, or feeling trapped in some way. So yeah, like, someone is definitely, for Leo, someone is definitely like dropping the burdens off, leaving them on the side of the road, and hightailing it out to kind of get away from shit. Because someone's an asshole here. There was conflict in some area, whether it was with you or with someone around you, or it was happening around you. And for some of you, this could be with family as well. The Emperor can also sometimes be a father figure. But see, I feel like this would be reversed if it was the same person as this. And it still could be, it could just be saying that this asshole, King of Swords reversed, it has some kind of power, but some of you could also be like, I'm gonna take my power back, right? And fucking walk away from this shit. I'm not being petty with you no more. So that could be the other possibility too. So yeah, that is what I'm getting with Leo. Moving on to Sagittarius, you guys have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, it's reversed. So this is a fear-based card. It is about anxiety, fear. When it's reversed, it can be about loss, depression, things like that. You were really thinking negatively, especially when it came to an air sign, giving them a lot of power in your head. Like, this is literally someone renting out your fucking head, and throwing a fucking party and doing what the fuck they want in your head. But you're either not saying anything to them, you're either being quiet about it, or holding a resentment about it. Some of you may finally stand up and say something, but you're starting to kind of come out of it. You know what I mean? Like, you're starting to kind of accept the situation, come out of it, get your wits together, and deal with it. A lot of air energy for Sagittarius. All air, and then Aries. Let's go ahead and clarify. You could have also really been stressing out about a legal situation, Sag. Ooh, 2 of Cups reversed. Look at that. Ooh, okay. So, Sagittarius, this definitely looks like a possible relationship scenario, situation here that you got going on. There's definitely distance between you and somebody, some conflict possibly, some words exchanged. You could be in a situation involving a judge or something, or legal shit. I just feel like you're kind of done. Like, you're done fighting. Like, you don't want to, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there definitely could be some distance going on here. And I think you were really freaked out about it at first. I really do. You could even still be a little bit, but I do see you starting to come out of that this week. I don't really see a reconciliation here, to be quite honest, but who knows? Some of you or the person you're dealing with could feel like they were taking on a lot of the responsibility, or they had to take on a lot of the responsibility and they were resentful about it, but they didn't say anything, or you could be feeling that way as well. So that is what I'm getting for fire signs. I know, I'm loving this deck so far. It is amazing. Alrighty. Moving on to Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. It's called the Fountain deck. It's literally called the Fountain Tarot. I remember seeing it a lot when I was like deck shopping, like pop up and stuff. And I remember like not really thinking I would like it, just like by seeing some of the pictures and stuff, because it's not my normal style of deck. I normally like, you know, I'm actually kind of picky, but I normally like vivid pictures and stuff, like a lot of detail. But I just, for whatever reason, when I was deck shopping this time, I wanted something different. I wanted something that I really felt I could like use my intuition with. That would really spark my intuition, and when I saw this again, it did. So I was like, yep, we're using this. Alrighty. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn. Ooh. The star reversed. What's going on, Cappy? Thank you, Kristen. All right, Taurus. Uh-oh. Queen of Coins reversed. Ooh, look at her. I haven't even, like, looked at, like, I've glanced at all the cards, but this is, like, so beautiful. All right, Virgo. 7 of Wands. They're all reversed. Damn it. Okay, bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. 2 of Cups. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's good. Trying to get it to, like, where you guys can see all the cards. Okay. The Page of Swords. Okay. Ooh, and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, High Priestess blah, blah, blah. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck reversed, and she is gorgeous. Like, look at that. So pretty. But anyways, so there was something, earth signs, that you guys weren't necessarily using your intuition on, that you weren't trusting yourself on, that you just didn't, there wasn't a spiritual connection here, okay? And for whatever reason, that caused a little bit of a fight, a little bit of competition. The High Priestess reversed can also be vanity. So, for earth signs, there was possibly an argument or some competition or some conflict, either happening right now or in the very recent past. It looks like some open communication will be, like, there might have been a miscommunication here or an argument or something, like I said before, but it looks like that will end up, like, a clear line of communication will end up opening back up, and things will be resolved with the 2 of Cups here. 2 of Cups is also pretty damn cool. You guys can see that. So, that's good. So, anyways, Capricorn. So, this is the thing, though, is you guys have the Star reversed. So, what can happen here is that, sorry, I had to take it out of my vape, is that, this is normally like not having hope, losing hope, things like that, self-pity, imbalance, basically not getting rid of your pride, because it's Aquarian energy. It's the opposite of Leo. So it's like the 2 of Cups here, yeah, there definitely could be a reconciliation, but if you're going to be all stuck in, you know what I mean, self-pity or whatever, like, maybe you're expecting an apology, you're hoping for an apology for something or a reconciliation, but you haven't truly healed. Like, you haven't truly forgiven yourself. And, like, is this reconciliation going to be the trick? You know what I mean? Some of you could just be meeting someone new. Thank you, Larissa. Some of you guys could just be meeting someone new, but you're still kind of in the past, you know what I mean? you're kind of lost, like you're not following the light, like you're wanting to just like dwell on what happened or the darkness, you know what I mean? So someone could be trying to apologize to you, but like you're just not, you know, you might have your reasons for not accepting the apology, but that also doesn't mean that you need to dwell on what they did, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean that you have to just get over it either, but you do need to heal from it and try to learn from it and move on, you know what I mean? Some of you could be dealing with children as well. That there may be some challenges with. Ooh, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So there could be like some kind of collaborative situation going on here with like the Three of Pentacles. Like this is basically telling me it's going to take time. Maybe you don't trust this person or they don't trust you, something along those lines. It's going to take time to rebuild that, to work on that. Some of you may just have the decision on if you want to forgive someone or not. Some of you could have been like literally trying to get someone's attention, but like maybe they were focused on someone else and maybe they chose someone else or something, and then now you're like just kind of, you know, stuck in self-pity. Because it's just confusing, because this looks like a possible apology or a reconciliation, reconciling some kind of conflict that went down. But then we have the star reversed for you, Capricorn, which is like I said, self-pity. And if it was upright, I'd be like, hell yeah, this is a reconciliation. You know what I mean? But it's reversed, so it's almost a little like something's up with you not wanting to reconcile, or something's holding you back from truly reconciling. And, you know, for some of you, it may be a good idea to not reconcile, but also not, you know, stay trapped in self-pity and shit, you know? Or only reconcile because you think you're right and they're wrong, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, to try to hold on to your pride or whatever. Or you may be apologizing to someone out of self-pity. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for Cappies. Moving on to Taurus, you guys have the Queen of Coins reversed. So this is your energy. So kind of the same thing a little bit, like a conflict with someone possibly, or some kind of competition. This could be in love, with family, or at work. And then it's almost like they want to talk about it, maybe apologize, reconcile. Or this could be someone new. But I feel like you're kind of like, you're either like, no, I don't need you. Or you're like, basically too giving, and you're letting them kind of use you in some way. Because like on the bottom, like I said before, we have the High Priestess reversed. So you may need to trust your intuition on something, Taurus. For some of you, this could be, there could have been some kind of conflict about a truth. Like the truth needing to come out, or someone communicating the truth, or a decision even, a message. Someone could be like hitting you up, you know what I mean? That you like got into it with before. But honestly, like this person for all earth signs is immature because it's a page here, right? Like we don't have a king or a knight, like, or a queen, like we have a page. So this is a very immature, and then the Five of Swords is like children fighting, you know what I mean? So this is a very like immature energy here. But then we have the Two of Cups, which is like adults, you know what I mean? So it's like, Taurus, you could actually be dealing with some children here, maybe your own, maybe your grandchildren. Let's go ahead and clarify for Taurus. Transparency. There's something about transparency. That's what I'm getting right now looking at him. Transparency. This is definitely some kind of apology or something. Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this is definitely family, or a children's situation, even grandchildren situation with the Ten of Pentacles here. So Taurus, maybe one of your children, grandchildren, I don't know, a child that you know may come forward with something that kind of, you know, reconciles a situation that occurred. Maybe they were mad about something. If you're not dealing with children, this could definitely be family or work, possibly relationship too with the Two of Cups, but I'm mainly seeing family or work. Taurus, you could be fighting with your parents about something, even though you're their child, even though you're not a little child anymore, but you know, maybe fighting with your parents about a relationship, or maybe they don't like the person you're seeing, or something along those lines. Someone may be apologizing to you for something. Let me know how that goes down below. All right, moving on to Virgo. We have this Seven of Wands. Okay. So, trying to defend our position here. Oh my God, this card's so funny. Ah, that's funny. He's like in his boxers or some shit, and he's like smiling. Okay, so I can't take this seriously. This does not look like someone trying to defend their position. But it's reversed. So You may have lost control of a situation, Virgo. There may be like a situation that got a little bit out of control in some way. Maybe you end up having to break down and be honest about something, or someone else has to do this with you, or this happens around you somehow. It's really about total transparency. If you're worried about someone forgiving you for something that you did, I think transparency is the way to go. Just be completely honest. It's really about transparency. Like, I know I keep saying that, but that's so important for some reason. You may be having anxiety about a situation, about being honest about something. Or a decision that you have to make. Let's go ahead and clarify for Virgo, sun, moon, or rising for this week. Oh, the world flipped over. I don't know if I want to take it exactly. Didn't feel right for some reason. King of Wands reversed. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, oh my God, this dude. Did I see this yet? Yeah, I did, but I don't remember seeing the chicks in the back. You got the chicks in the back, literally. That chick has like a mask on or something. Anyways, so, oh, they both have masks on, actually. So, you have a dickhead in your life, or you are the dickhead. Someone's ego is hurt because the truth is coming out. I don't know if it's you, Virgo, or if it's someone else in your life that's a possible fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands reversed is just basically an egotistical asshole. Like, it's immature, really. Maybe this person is trying to get you to like surrender to them or something. It's really weird, the vibes that I'm getting here. It's almost like you have someone in your life and you feel like it's out of your control. Like there's nothing you can do to get this person out of your life or to get this situation out of your life. And I think it's about I think you're not seeing through it. There's just something that keeps drawing me back to this fucking Page of Swords card where he's literally looking right through the sword at you. And it's like there's something really fake about this, and I don't like it. And remember, the High Priestess was the next card at the bottom reversed. So it's almost like there's somebody that you can't trust. and you may have your guard down with them, and you may find out like, oh shit, you know, and then the truth comes out, and they may try to reconcile, or you may make the decision to stay away from them or something, or someone just did something and they're going to try to apologize to you, and you're probably going to, you know, you're probably going to accept it because the Seven of Wands is reversed. You're not defending yourself against it when it's reversed. So there's that. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for earth signs. Very fucking interesting. Earth signs. Get your shit together. Got these maniacs running around in your life and shit. Anyways. Alrighty, air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, maybe that's why the Two of Cups was there, because like maybe it was owed, but to balance things out, you know, since it's the Two of Cups, but it's just all earth signs, actual cards, like all the earth sign cards, the cards that the earth signs actually got for themselves, it was like basically no. Like it was contradicting the other cards, you know what I mean? So it was just like, it's very weird. Like, seems like a very complex situation. It's not like cut and dry. Yes, I have crystals all around here. I'm not like a crystal maniac. I don't like sleep with them under my pillow and shit, you know, but I don't know like all their names and shit, but yeah, I keep them around like just when I read and stuff, just to help connect with the energy. Okay. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra. Oh God. Fuck. The Magician reversed. This is what he looks like upright. He's a character. Okay. Aquarius. Oh, King of Cups. Scorpio got that. Aquarius has been came up in Capricorn's reading and Cancer's reading. Interesting. Okay. Gemini. King of Wands. So 2 kings here. Well, damn. Ooh. The Ace of Cups. That's good. Uh-oh. Strength reversed. That's not so good. And the Hermit. That's okay. Ooh, okay, hold on. One more. The Tower reversed. Oh, God. Hold on. Their cards stuck together here? I guess not. Tower reversed. 8 of Swords at the bottom. We'll stop there. This makes sense. Okay. So someone is feeling trapped because their judgment is fucked. No offense. Air signs won't mind because they can take bluntness because they get it. But someone's judgment is off, okay? Like you're thinking, the way you're thinking about things, it's off, and so they feel trapped. Someone's like really trapped inside this like cycle of thinking, this way of thinking, and they're trying to avoid basically a tower moment, and that's not good. You know what I mean? They're basically trying to avoid some kind of destruction from happening, but you're only postponing it like it's gonna happen. So that's not good. So basically someone is literally like in a depressive state here, or isolating themselves, keeping to themselves, trying to really avoid something from falling apart. But they're really trying to tame their savage side, basically, is what they're doing. Because the way that they explain strength in this deck, strength reversed or strength upright, is fucking beautiful, you guys. They pretty much call it making friends with your savage side. Like, taming the beast inside of you, but not by suppressing it, by making friends with it. And you know what I mean? Like, and going about it in a peaceful way. Using your inner strength to, you know, deal with yourself in a peaceful way. So, but strength reversed is the opposite. Like, you're holding it in, you're like really trying to hold it back. And I really think with this Ace of Cups here, like, it's gonna tip. You know what I mean? Like, the glass is gonna tip this week for some of you. And it may be like, boom. You know what I mean? But I think you need it. I think it's gonna be really, really healing. Because someone's being like an emotional little whiny biatch, quite frankly, to put it nicely. God, why is this so bright? Hold on. Let me turn this down. There we go. So, yeah, I feel like someone's kind of being suppressing their emotions, but with the Ace of Cups here, I think it's going to come out. So. Let's see. The Magician for Libra, reversed. So this is really feeling like we don't have the tools we need or the resources we need to do something. Therefore, we feel stuck, and we are just thinking, like, if we don't have this, then we can't do this. You know, like, we're not thinking outside of that. And so there needs to be, like, a period of reflection here. We're avoiding some kind of change because we think it's, like, the worst possible case scenario. But that may not be the truth. You know what I mean? So same thing like I said before, we're just kind of like dealing with hiding ourselves and hiding what we truly feel, what we truly think, and not letting it out to the world for whatever reason, because we feel like we don't have the resources or the tools or whatever to make it all come together, to make it happen. You know what I mean? But Libra, you could also have somebody in your life that is really, really manipulating, that like manipulates you through their emotions, like because they have a low self-esteem. And this person's probably like a loner as well, like, and yeah, not the best energy for Libra. if you guys are, there could be some kind of delay as well on like a project, if you're working on a project, and you may need to revise. You know, it is like Mercury retrograde still, so you may need to revise, revisit, etc. But there's a sense of like trying to suppress a side of us that we feel other people may not like or favor, but that's not the truth at all, and it would feel so good to express that, you know what I mean, this week. So yeah, I know that's like a weird reading. It's like a weird reading kind of, and it may not make sense yet. So definitely let me know if it ends up making sense. Let me go ahead and clarify for Libra. Sun, moon, and rising. Some of you may get to the truth of a situation during reflection or meditation, or just kind of going off on your own. And it may be, you know, you may come to the realization that you need to let this passion out instead of suppressing it, you know, this side of you out. Also, Libra, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Alrighty. If it's a Leo, they don't seem too confident. Ooh, the Fool. Andy's upright. That's good. Okay. So you need to clear your mind. You need to surrender, to really let go of whatever it is. Because like we have the Magician, which comes right after the Fool. So we need to start back at step one. We need to like backtrack a little bit here, because things got a little misconstrued or confused somewhere along the line. We need to start back at the Fool and then, you know, get to the Magician, right? Start the journey over again and get to the Magician. There's something that, you know, you're creating that maybe you haven't put out there yet. Because maybe you're scared. But either way, with the Fool here, there needs to be a renewal here of some sort. There needs to be a kind of surrender or letting go or a new journey. Something. So, I'm going to put this tower back and leave it right up here for now, just so I can have a little more space here. Okay, so, who is this? Aquarius. You guys have the King of Cups. Awesome. Scorpio had the same thing. So, you guys are reflecting on a lot here, possibly. Reflecting on a lot, getting in touch with your emotional side, getting in touch with how you feel. Also, Aquarius, some of you could be dealing with a water sign, a Virgo, or a Leo. You could feel like maybe the Leo is being distant or something like that. But it's literally because they do not have a good self-esteem. So there's that. They don't have good confidence. You guys, if you're not dealing with any of those people, could be working on your own self-esteem and your own confidence. You may need to get to the truth about a situation or reflect on a situation that you're not standing up for yourself in some way. Honestly, Aquarius, this might be like an emotional outburst. Maybe you end up crying or something this week, but you like really need it to heal. There's something that you're not expressing fully, and it needs to come out so you can heal from it. All right, Aquarius. Okay, the Seven of Cups reversed. So you definitely get to the light of a situation this week. You definitely finally get clarity on a situation this week when it comes to your emotions, your confidence, your self-worth, your truth, or a Leo or a Virgo if you're dealing with them, or a water sign maybe. But there was definitely some confusion about something, but it definitely does look like you finally get some kind of clarity on that, so that's good. There's something that you're like rising above as well. So there could be like a petty, immature person in your life that you've been kind of trying to stay away from, but there's something that you're rising above this week. So that's good. Aquarius's reading is pretty good. Okay. So, King of Wands for Gemini. Gemini. Okay, so okay, this is like a closet freak right here. Seriously. This is like a closet fucking freak. Hello. Hi, how you doing? Closet freak. I mean, look at that. What the fuck is that? But no, seriously. This is someone that is almost like hiding how they feel or their passion. Gemini, this could be you or someone you know. A lot of fire energy, a lot of Leo energy coming up for Gemini as well. It's someone that's like having trouble expressing their true nature, like quite physically. Because they feel like they won't be accepted, or they feel like they're too much, or they're overbearing, like they're overwhelming, or maybe they're not confident enough to express this. Or you're not, if this is you. Some of you guys could have a little bit of like an emotional uproar that is actually really healing and good for you as well. Eight of Swords reversed. Remember, that was like one of the cards at the bottom of the deck, but it was upright. So yeah, you are getting out of this mental stuck energy. So whereas before you were stuck, reversed, you're getting out of it. You're untying yourself, you're realizing that you're like doing this to yourself, or this person is. So someone is like coming out, you know what I mean? Like maybe that means that they're, you know, that they're gay or whatever, which is totally cool. It could mean that, or it could just mean like someone's coming out of the closet about something and like gonna share their feelings, you know what I mean? And it looks good. I'm getting like a very good energy for this for Gemini. It's like someone is really trying to try to communicate with you, or if this could be your energy as well. This could really be, this is really someone that has a good heart. They're just scared, really, you know, like they're a good person. So yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. Someone is really trying to work their way out of their own head, you know, being stuck in their own head, thinking they're not good enough. Like behind closed doors, they're so passionate. And it may be a little overwhelming at first, but yeah, so I don't know who that message was for, but it was like a very, very strong one. So if you end up in that situation, like please be accepting. Because they seriously are a good person, whoever they are. So yeah, that's that. All right. I think we got everyone. That is all. That is all for tonight. And I will see you guys this week with the August videos and the Leo season all signs video. Going to be announcing something so exciting in my Leo all signs video, and I will be launching the Leo season merch as well. I'm going to try to upload the Leo all signs video tomorrow. I just need to make sure the merch and everything like that is done before I do it, obviously. Kara is not new. She can't always make it to lives, but she's been around for a long time. Anytime. Thank you guys. Thank you, Sin and Larissa, for helping with timestamps. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I love you all so much. So much. Alright guys, have a good week. I wish you guys the best. I hope everything works out good for you guys this week, and I will see you guys this week as well when I start posting the videos. Don't forget, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings have $10 off all readings with me. So if you'd like to book a reading, see the description below for that, and just send me an email. Or you can shoot me a message on Facebook if that's easier for you. So yeah, I love you guys. I will see you soon. Thanks, you too, Michelle. Bye.